The romantic story of Peter and Lois has gone through countless ups and downs. They overcame family objections, ran away during their wedding, and dealt with misunderstandings.
Accept this man to be your lawfully wedded husband.
Can I talk to you privately?
What the hell are you doing here?
What's the Mortal Kombat blood code? I keep forgetting.
What is it, Peter?
Lois, you're the only woman for me.
It's ABACABB, but you can't do this now. You're ruining my wedding.
He cheated on you. No daughter of mine is going to marry a cheater.
You kissed Daisy Fuentes.
Lois, there's something you should know. I kissed him.
Because you felt something?
Because Carter paid me.
Well, that's something.
Is that true?
I only did it to protect you from making a huge mistake. Lois, unmarred by additional canon.
Oh, Peter!
The peak of anger that led to smashing the phone came when they were watching a movie and lost Wi-Fi. But it was also an opportunity for the Griffin family to reminisce about the 90s.
Good evening, Quahog. Our top story when he's diagnosed with Lou Gehrig's disease.
Hey, the TV went out.
Huh. Oh my God, the Wi-Fi is out.
I know how we'll get through this.
Dad, why don't you tell us how you and Mom fell in love and got married?
It was a time of great nonsense.
And in go the earbuds?
After graduating, your mom and me moved to the city with all our friends.
Back then, Lois had many suitors, including Peter. However, Lois was the daughter of a wealthy family, and her father had long been arranging her life for her.
It's like rain on your wedding day.
She went on to become one of the CDs in the garage.
Wait, Shameless had arms and legs?
Chris, I'm not sure you have the green light to just chime in whenever.
Let's go take a midnight swim at Sharkbite Cove.
Oh, sounds wonderful, Seamus, but I have other plans.
I'm definitely going.
You still got the hots for Lois. It's obvious.
Nah, we're broken up. We're just friends now.
Hey, guys, there's a great concert in World Trade Center Plaza this weekend.
Really? Who's playing?
They got corn, cranberries, and cake.
Oh, that sounds delicious. But who are the bands?
They're opening with cake.
Wait, shouldn't cake be last? It's a dessert.
The corn is last. Corn is a bigger draw than cake.
Corn is not a bigger draw than cake. Cake is delicious.
No doubt.
Well, I'm glad you agree with me, Quagmire, but that still doesn't address this issue of the order.
It was, Blur.
What band did we see last time at the Palladium?
My last show was a Weezer concert.
Let's transition with a 90s guitar sting that's way too long.
Lois, Peter, and their friends had a fun-filled youth together. Before she met Peter, Lois had a boyfriend.
We were the kind of friends who were all good-looking, except for David Schwimmer.
Tell him, Quagmire.
We desperately need to get more female characters in this show. Glennard Quagmire, that is fantastic news.
I got a promotion at Blockbuster.
This calls for a fountain dance.
Well, this is a new gear.
I'm still haunted by Chad's shivering last words.
Lois, you look down. What's wrong?
I just don't know if I'll ever date again.
I thought you and Dad dated in high school. Did you break up?
I actually briefly dated one of our roommates, Barry.
He was one of them what the fountain took.
My father had planned out my whole life for me.
Deep down, Lois truly loved Peter, but she had to give up that love to comply with her father's arrangements.
Peter, get in here and finish the story.
Sorry, I was just watching some guy take it in the AOL.
Where's Dad?
Well, deep down, I knew I loved your father,
Mom just said she got engaged to Tom Tucker?
but I guess I just caved to my father's pressure.
Is your king to be? Do whatever her highness to be.
Even after breaking up with Lois, Peter sometimes sneaked onto the internet to flirt with her, because she was the only one he wanted to spend the rest of his life with.
I would sometimes sneak away to the internet to go flirt with your mom. Well, I'm gonna go move my bangs with my pinky in front of the mirror.
Peter, quit trying to flirt with that clearly girlfriend of yours and come watch Giant Box TV with us.
Watch The X-Files, which would be Fox's last hit show.
Perhaps I'll try this yogurt.
That's been in there since our wedding.
Perhaps I won't.
Which is like the sound of being lifted by a boner, I think.
Peter, admit it. You're still in love with Lois.
Yeah, but we decided we wanted to see other people.
Look, she loves you, but she ain't gonna wait around forever.
So, did you enjoy your pesto with pesto?
Does this smile give you your answer?
There's something I want to ask you. Will you marry me?
I'm already engaged to Tom Tucker.
That's terrible!
Whoa!
What do you think of that, fellow 90s star Joey Lawrence? Lose all your hair and go bankrupt.
Meh.
There it is. Yeah, that's the...
Peter was not one to give up easily. He was determined to start anew. Fortunately, Carter understood and accepted Lois's decision.
Hey, you think it should be number 3 as well?
You've got Cotton Eye Joe as song number 2, number 4, 7, and 8.
Peter, I gotta say, the 4th and 5th time I heard Cotton Eye Joe, it really got to me. I was so happy.
I've decided to be remarkably understanding about this.
Really?
Yes, and to prove it, and I promise it's not part of a ruse to destroy your affection for Peter once and for all.
Thank you.
Carter promised to cover all the expenses for Peter's beach bachelor party. However, this was part of his scheme.
What's up?
Commercials. No skipping those yet.
There were these other idiots there having a bachelor party, but I didn't know them. They were losers. So you partying hard or hardly partying?
Hardly interested.
You're mean!
Carter secretly plotted at the party. He bribed a girl with a large sum of money to seduce Peter.
I hope it never sounds dumb and dated.
Hey there, you're all that and a bag of chips.
It all happened so fast.
Peter's wrestling with Daisy Fuentes.
We're having fun because it's not 9/11 yet.
And it was on national television.
Peter, how could you? I took your father's mixtape and hucked it into the ocean.
She said wood.
Wood! Wood!
Many of his friends attended the party, some of whom went into the sea and never returned.
Then we can all enter the 2000s together as friends.
We have to stay back here in the 90s.
We're not allowed in the 2000s.
Goodbye, Peter.
Tell the world about us!
I danced for 8 hours straight on the grind.
Hey, you're Daisy Fuentes.
Oh, that's how I say my last name.
I've got a proposition for you.
Meanwhile, Cleveland's side also spent time reminiscing with his wife and children.
And he caught it through heterosexual sex contact?
But then he came back the next season and scored 30 points in a game where no one would touch him.
Tell us more about the Black 90s.
And thank you to the entire Brown family, whose last name escapes me at the moment.
Thanks, Dad. Now back to your story.
So as a way to forget my pain, I threw myself into a .com startup with Quagmire. Gagoo, gigoo, go.
Keep saying baby words, Peter. You're onto something.
Moments later, we'd found a business idea destined to change the tech world forever. Google.
People are always going to need information about them.
Peter began to build his career. In the meantime, according to her father's arrangements, Lois was set to marry Tom Tucker.
I thought this was to be a place of business.
Clearly, we hadn't discussed the,
Forrest Gump or Pulp Fiction. I find your argument shallow and pedantic.
But a girl goes off, tries to be different, gets AIDS, and dies.
Are you ready? I can't believe the wedding is just 2 scenes away.
I guess I'm just not sure if I'm doing the right thing.
We don't have too much time before the wedding, so I want to go over something regarding the father-daughter dance.
The Macarena is the best father-daughter dance.
Well, how about another song from the 90s?
With a successful career, they celebrated and enjoyed life. Surrounding them were always hot bikini girls. But Peter always thought of Lois, day and night.
We celebrated in grand having an outrageous yacht party with lobster fights and hookers for you, and only ever made me feel fantastic. There's also like a 90% chance you'll hook up, but really, no, don't do it. They said it would burn a hole in your brain, but show me the hole. Something was missing.
What's the matter? You still sad about Brandon Lee?
Peter, then you need to stop that wedding before it's too late.
Somehow all this success feels meaningless knowing I'm about to lose her forever. But we've got a business to run.
Peter, you get to that wedding.
Everyone got around in the 90s, propelled by an explosion.
That day was Lois and Tom's wedding. Everything was occurring solemnly inside the church. Unexpectedly, Peter flew in to disrupt the wedding.
Accept this man to be your lawfully wedded husband.
Can I talk to you privately?
What the hell are you doing here?
What's the Mortal Kombat blood code? I keep forgetting.
What is it, Peter?
Lois, you're the only woman for me.
It's ABACABB, but you can't do this now. You're ruining my wedding.
He cheated on you. No daughter of mine is going to marry a cheater.
You kissed Daisy Fuentes.
Lois, there's something you should know.
Because you felt something?
Because Carter paid me.
Well, that's something.
Is that true?
I only did it to protect you from making a huge mistake.
Unmarred by additional canon.
Oh, Peter.
Damn it, stop them!
There's something about punching someone in a church that just feels good. Cleveland picked us up in a white Bronco.
After many ups and downs, Lois and Peter finally moved towards marriage. However, that was also the choice that made her regret. During that time, she was pregnant with Meg, so she couldn't backtrack.
I now pronounce this the last straight marriage.
And I think I got swindled on the Fenway deal because there was a game that night.
It's a hit!
I was having serious regrets about my decision, but was already pregnant with Meg, so there was no backing out.
This bee's chasing me! Somebody call Ace Ventura! Ow!
That was the interesting love story of Lois and her husband. After all that time together, they had built a happy family.
Are you familiar with a band called Counting Crows?
And not just about you guys, but also about the 90s.
I think I might have heard them in a Starbucks.
Anyway, their lead singer is this thing called Adam Duritz.
That's not what that is.
I always thought he looked like the Cowardly Lion in a suburban white high school production of The Wiz.
No.
Jennifer Aniston.
What?
Courtney Cox.
That guy?
Christina Applegate, Lara Flynn Boyle, Emmy Rossum.
Well, this is just making me angry.
Mary Louise Parker.
I hear she's difficult.